Okay, back again with another video showing you the easy strategy that we use using Price Action Traders Institute criteria. If you'd like to find out more about the way that we trade, there are links down below this video in the description, and of course please remember to hit subscribe. You'll get the heads up as and when I post new videos. Let's get straight over to the charts. Okay, it's 2 minutes past 8. The London session has just started. London Opens happened and we're seeing some moves early on. I've taken a few trades already. I've just finished the live London trade planning webinar with the Price Action Traders Institute members. A few trades I took before I actually started, and I'll just run through these just to show you where I am at the moment. So the euro, US dollar, see this moving down, looking for further downside movement, took it short at 48 as it came through one of our entry points. So I got in this trade before I actually started the trade plan. Euro, Japanese yen, again another trade that I took. Got in this at 20, looking for this further downside movement, and I have my take profit enthusiastically down at 80 at the moment, but let's see what happens. The pound Japanese yen, just taken this trade, seen this big move down, and I've got in this on what we call Momo trade, seeing this momentum move, nice strong move down, and so I've managed to take this as it came through an entry point. And where did I get in there? At 94. Again, looking for that price to move down. Take profits down at 50 at the moment. Let's see how this one does. See if this price continues to move down. See if we can start locking in some profit as it does move down. And the only other trade I've taken this morning, again, it was another one that I took before I did the trade plan. I've taken the New Zealand dollar, US dollar short. Looking for further downside movement on this. Got in at 96. So that's where I am at the moment. 4 trades I'm holding. I'll pause the video for now and I'll be back with an update for you very soon. Back already with a quick update for you. I've seen the US dollar Japanese yen break through an area where I could take an entry, and I've managed to get in this at 39. And also the Canadian dollar Japanese yen, again, pushed through one of our entry points. Took this at 31, looking for that further downside movement. Looking like we're possibly seeing a bit of strength in the Japanese yen this morning. And of course the weakness in that pound, the British pound at the moment. We've got a red news event coming out on this in, how long will that be? Just under an hour and a half. So we need to keep an eye on this and see what it does. Could be pretty volatile leading up to that. But okay, I'll pause again for now and I'll be back soon with an update. Okay, back again to show you this US dollar Japanese yen. Didn't move out of the area that I needed it to stick with this trade. So let's punch out of this. US dollar Japanese yen losing me 1 pip. And the Canadian dollar Japanese yen, exactly the same story with that. Price pulled back and just didn't move out of the area that I wanted to see it move out of. And so I punched out of that, losing 4 pips. So I'm currently down 4 pips. 5 pips, and I'm looking at these other trades I've still got open. US dollar, Euro US dollar, not doing a great deal. Euro Japanese yen, saw this nice move down here on the Japanese yen strength that was kicking in. Since then, price is pulling back a little bit, but I'm not too concerned about that. Let it do its own thing and see what happens. Pound Japanese yen, again, see this move down, testing this 80 level, and it's bounced off of that. So we'd like to see that Japanese yen strength kick in again, or even this pound weakness that we're also seeing to continue through this 80 and down to where I've got my take profit down at 50. And New Zealand dollar, US dollar, not doing a great deal, pulling back there and bouncing against that previous day's low. And so that's where we are at the moment, down 5 pips and holding 4 trades. So I'll pause the video again and I'll be back shortly. Back again with an update. The time is now 17 minutes past 9. So we've got just over 10 minutes before the GBP red news event coming out. Just run through these trades that I'm still holding. The Euro US dollar. Seeing this come down quite nicely. Broke through that 50 level but bounced off of that and it's come back up now. Just slightly in the red on that. Euro Japanese yen. This one here moved down nicely, looking like a nice strong move down. But again, that's pulling back now towards this 20 level. The pound Japanese yen. Another one kept on bouncing off of this 80 level, didn't quite make it through, and now it's moving back towards my entry point. I'll need to punch out of this in a few minutes before that red news event. And the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, you can see this is going nowhere other than the wrong way. So that's where I'm at the moment. Not looking too good right now, but see what this red news event gives us, see if there's anything to trade off of that. Okay, I'll pause for a moment and I'll be back just before that red news event kicks in. Just kicking in. Let's see what this does. Spreads are high. I've taken a few stops since the last update, but just going to see what these pairs do now. It's not looking as though the red news event's having a major effect, so I'll just flick over to the Forex calendar. See if there's any difference in the numbers to what they forecast, what the actual numbers are. 2.1, 2.2, no, not really. So no, it doesn't look as if that's going to have a major effect on the pound. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the video for now. I just need to run through these, look at my numbers and see if I can get any re-entries on any of these pairs. And I'll be back soon with an update, and I'll go through the other losses, the other stops that I've taken. Okay, back soon. So back with a quick update. I'm pretty much out of time, so the trades I've got running now, I'll probably have to leave these running and manage them from my phone. I'll quickly go through what I'm holding right now. So the pound US dollar, I've taken an entry on this on the news candle, taken this short, looking for further downside movement. And what I've done, I've set my take profits at just 2 to 1, so I've got 20 pips showing on this price stop here, on this take profit. Looking for that price to come down and spike that 50 level, and I'll be happy with 20 pips on that. The pound Japanese yen, re-entered this on the news candle after taking an initial stop, and again with this I've locked in 24 pips, giving me a 2 to 1 risk to reward. If it pushes through that 80 and just knocks down into this level here where I've got my take profit. Australian dollar US dollar, took this a couple of candles back as it came through an entry point, and it's not looking great. Price is pulling back on that, so just need to see what this candle does as it closes. And the euro Japanese yen, still holding on to that. You can see that price pulled, it came into profit beautifully here, and then price just pulled back, and you can see almost took me out, almost hit my stop. Still hanging in there, looking for that price to come back through the 20. I've got my take profit down here just above the 0.0 level, looking for this price to push down and hit that take profit, which is at 20 pips. Again, 2 to 1 risk to reward. So that's it. 4 trades I'm holding at the moment. Out of time. I'll leave them running and I'll manage them from my phone. I'll be back a little later today just to let you know how these trades play out. Okay, I'll pause the video for now and be back later. Okay, the time is just gone 8 o'clock in the evening here in London, and I've only just got home. I'll show you the results of those 3 trades that I left running and managed on my phone when I left earlier on this morning. So first of all, euro Japanese yen. This pulled back. You can see it was this candle here that pulled back and gave me a full stop on that. So I lost 10 pips on the euro Japanese yen. And the pound US dollar, I'd actually locked him break even on this, and then pulled that down, just locking in 2 pips on this, and price pulled up on this candle here, hitting my price stop. So I took 2 pips on the pound US dollar. And the pound Japanese yen, again I locked in break even on this initially, and then I moved the stop down to lock in 2 pips to cover any costs if price came back. And sure enough, this candle here pulled back, hitting my price stop, giving me 2 pips on that. So on a day like today, it might be worth pointing you in the direction of my recovery trading videos, link there at the top of the screen. And trades today, you can see the losers here and the 2 winning trades that I had, leaving me with a net total of minus 42 pips. Not a great day, but we get them and we just have to expect them and we have to deal with them. Okay, I'll be back soon with another video. Thanks very much for watching.